Alright guys, welcome to the second story event of Goddess Fall.
This isn't looking good.
What do you mean?
Marion went and revealed that she's the queen.
And why's that a bad thing?
The original plan was for Marion to keep the fact that she's the queen hidden, while I subtly leak it to the other side. Then everyone would give her hell, and once she broke down, I'd swoop in and sweet-talk her.
Yep, sounds about right.
Up to some nasty business, were you?
Nasty business, you say? I prefer the term strategy. Turning someone into a puppet isn't something that happens overnight. You have to take your time with it. Would you like to know how to brainwash someone? I do have a few methods.
I'm not interested.
Well, that was my plan, but she went and said it first. At that level, it's practically a public announcement.
That it is.
I guess they might try to kill Marion. She is the queen, after all.
Or maybe not.
Thus
Maybe
concludes
Naida
mine
did that on
account of
purpose.
young Lady Marion.
Thank you, Nayuta. Everyone?
Nothing's changed.
I concur.
I already had some suspicions when she aimed a gun at us back in the Crown Kingdom. And after all, our target is that queen over there.
What matters now is what comes next. Marion, will you have the Raptures destroy humanity?
No.
And what guarantee is there that it won't happen?
If that does happen, I want you to kill me.
Oh. Noted.
Do the Maidens of the Crown Kingdom harbor any objection to this, Prithee?
Talos?
Yes.
Talos grabs Chime and lifts her up. Chime locks eyes with Marion.
Chime.
Smack. Chime whacks Marion on the head.
Ow! Queen or no, I care not. You're not but a subject of the Crown Kingdom. Thou needest only tell me where thou art and what thou dost in good time. So, act on thy own again without a word, and I shall give thee a proper threshing. Mark my words.
Just smack the shit out
Got
of her.
it. Thanks, Chime.
I trust you are in good health.
Yes. I'm fine now.
Then there is no cause for worry.
I didn't realize you were a person of high status, Marion.
I suppose so.
Would you consider taking me on as your subordinate? Everyone else already has a position, so it feels a bit lonely being just a commoner.
You have me, Kilo.
Ugh, you've been like this a lot lately. It's a bit much.
They might try to kill Marion. That could never happen. Absolutely not. Those who took care of and protected her would never abandon her. Parents don't turn their backs on their children.
Depends on the
No matter
parents.
what form the child takes or what hardships they face, they stand by their children and hold them close, even if the child makes mistakes. Even if it could cast a shadow over their own future, parents close their eyes, shut out the world, and stay by their child's side. They never abandon them.
Mira gazes at the distant crimson clouds.
It's only natural. Wouldn't you agree, Mother? Still, even if that holds true for the Pioneers and the Crown Kingdom, Eden might see things differently. They don't
True.
know Marion well. They have no understanding of what she truly is, or the nature of her being. To them, she is little more than a Nike who became a heretic, and then awakened her queen gene. Nothing more, nothing less. A being steeped in peril.
Done with your tearful reunion, then get back to your posts. Nikes of the Crown Kingdom, follow Cecil. We'll review your specialities and specs afterward.
Johan gazes beyond them at the crimson-stained sky.
We'll commence the assault on the Queen. Cecil, any change in her position?
The Queen is currently positioned 10 kilometers from Eden at 3 o'clock. She remains in the air, but at a low altitude. Isabel should be capable of attacking her at this height. As observed, she is taking no action, not even deploying raptures. She's likely performing repairs after sustaining hits from Eden's spear and Marian cannon.
Or perchance she is afeared, and doth but watch how events unfold.
Either one.
Your overactive imagination will be your downfall, monk.
'Twas but a thought I voiced.
What's your plan for those clones out there?
For now, I shall leave them thus, for it is not possible to bring them into Eden.
I mean, there's always
Right.
like
I
2,000.
refuse to let any more unknowns inside. Everyone, perform maintenance and remain vigilant until further orders.
Young hero and maidens of Inherit, if it so pleaseth thee, I would fain converse with thee for but a moment.
Very well.
Whew. Well, she told them. Most of them didn't really care. I mean, I guess they did care.
I
Not in
feel
the way
as though
that
my
you
blade
thought.
could cleave the very stars.
We still don't know how Eden's gonna take it.
We're good after some maintenance.
But you have to see how this unfolds.
Commander, I shall rest for a brief spell.
Very curious to see if they're actually gonna take down the queen, or if it's just gonna be something like doesn't work
My
out exactly
body
as they
feels
planned.
light, and my blade doth dance. Young hero, is there aught thou wouldst say?
What nonsense are you spouting?
I cannot fathom the significance that young Lady Marian holds for thee. Yet a queen is still a queen.
A queen is not to be forgiven. Eden's warriors shall slay the wicked queen without fail, or something of the sort. What choice do we have? None, verily. You see, we've got no choice. The queen's right there. The threat plain as day. And casually firing beams from heights most weapons couldn't even dream of reaching. And for reasons I can't quite figure, Marian sent it right back. Not just a little push. She hit with enough force to actually tip the scales of the battle.
And if we try to move against Marian, we'll end up fighting both the Pioneers and the Crown Kingdom.
Yep.
A fight among ourselves right now could be the end of us.
Marian isn't a problem for now. That could change later, but for the moment, she isn't. Therefore, we'll exploit her fully. What I want is to reproach Marian for the pathetic weakness that made her conceal her true identity. Because of it, she arrived late to Eden, and we lost Noah. But I won't speak of it. I can't gauge the depth of her struggles, so I won't speak lightly of them.
Permit me to add but one word.
Go ahead.
Pray, lend thy strength that we might raise young Lady Marian to the throne of Queen.
Do you believe the world Marian spoke of? One where all will love one another will ever come?
Who knows?
Such a thing shall never come to pass.
Yeah, that's true.
You're no different from them, monk. No. You're worse. Utter scum.
Did I not say it, heir? Verily, this humble self shall do whatever is needful to achieve victory.
Yeah, she did
But
say that.
Eden won't make a move against Marian. Or rather, it's more accurate to say they simply can't. The one we should be watching is Nayuta. It's just a hunch, but I believe she has another agenda.
What other agenda could she have? The two possibilities are either Marian becomes queen, or she gets killed when the queen gene is taken from her.
Yes, but I have a feeling that Nayuta was the one who planted the idea in Marian's head. Because of that, she arranged some strong protectors for Marian. Not just for Marian herself, but for Queen Marian. There's no reason for her to be that proactive otherwise.
Weren't you allies?
We are, but our ultimate goals differ. I require a puppet queen, whereas Nayuta desires a surface without one. From Nayuta's perspective, a queen under my control is still one she can negotiate with. which is why we formed an alliance.
When the time comes, will you agree to Nayuta's terms?
Of course. There's no reason I wouldn't.
Ah, that explains why Nayuta's being so proactive.
Well, we shall see soon enough. But isn't that quite a sight? All those Nayuta lookalikes assembled just like that.
I find it a bit unsettling.
It's effective. That much is certain. The great and merciful mother is scared stiff again, merely watching from afar. Honestly, it's utterly pathetic.
Very interested to see how this plans out for both Nayuta
This
and
doth
Lemire.
prove a difficult matter. All the particles I had gathered are now exhausted.
Aye, the Naked King may not be used upon this battlefield. A shame it is.
It's all right, Chime. I remain strong even without it.
I know it well, of course. Yet to think that I might never gaze upon thy majestic presence again.
Verily, all hope is not utterly lost. For but an instant most fleeting, I could transmute all the particles thus gathered into a heat shockwave. Yet I would not counsel such a course. With but a single motion shall all be spent. The ill effects shall descend upon thee in their full measure.
Still, best have it ready, for it may yet serve in times of dire need, so say I. Oh,
True.
What curious things hast thou found? I should be pleased were this one meant for me.
Nay, I am no coffer that doth spit forth riches at a mere tap.
Eh? Was it not thus?
Nay, verily.
Papillon leans against the railing, gazing out at the Nayutas that fill the space between Eden.
Lamentably, I lost 820 of them in the preceding fray. 'Twas fewer than I had feared, for which I am relieved. Yet 'tis more than I had hoped. A grievous matter indeed. Ah, behold yonder, a butterfly. Pray, why dost thou make such a loud clamor? I heard thy auditory sensors suffered ill from thy long sojourn beside a waterfall. Thou seemest skilled with firearms. Pray, are they of any worth? In the western lake lurks a fearsome beast. A spear far surpasseth a gun. Take this, and do give it a whirl. Yet truly, whether spear or gun, explosives reign supreme. Didst thou not witness mine prowess in action? 2 days without sustenance. Mine belly clings to mine spine. Didst thou know this curious fact? The male deer casteth off his antlers in winter. I have seen it with mine own eyes. Behold, here is a golden axe I did pull forth from beneath the lake. I did misstep upon the lava, and an ankle I have lost.
Jesus.
Prithee, doth any among thee possess a spare eyeball?
I feel like I'm about to lose my mind.
Papillon, your break is over, isn't it?
Coming. But when will long-range comms be restored?
It's already been restored.
Really? That's fast.
Each of Eden's facilities and functions was designed to operate as independently as possible, minimizing reliance on external systems.
So that means we can get in touch with the outside?
Regrettably, that's impossible. The Queen is jamming our systems.
Of course.
This sucks. Looks like hauling supplies is all I can do for now.
Brace for impact. Attack incoming.
What?
Papillon hurriedly ducks under the railing and looks across. Countless red lights are flying toward Eden. Another attack!
The sword and mind must operate as one. Come,
Guess I forgot how this is done. Come on, one more round.
Kind of just want to skip all the story to see, but at the same time, it'd be no point, because then I won't know what's going on.
After all that, I deserve a compliment.
How doth the situation fare?
Isn't it obvious? The Queen is bombarding Eden with her beam.
Is all well with Eden?
The shield over all of Eden is holding. Not all attacks are blocked, but it's sufficiently effective.
So, it doth pale before that savage beam of yore.
Right. That means Eden's spear and Marion can... Marion's counterstrike were effective. The Queen can't use her large caliber beam for now.
Perchance she doth restrain herself, mindful of young Lady Marion's counterstrike. Therefore, she chooseth not a single mighty blow, but many lesser ones. In either case, 'tis certain the Queen seeketh to curb our movements.
So it seems that your observation that the Queen is afraid may be correct. Even with her overwhelming forces and power, she still restrains herself.
Let us advance.
How many clones remain?
Verily, those who survived the recent defensive battle number 1,180.
This is doable. Nevilia and Chatterbox can be countered by Inherit, Pioneer, and White Knight.
Verily, should our special forces confront theirs, and the lesser foes be entrusted unto mine replicas, thus shall we reach the place where the Queen abideth. The problem, verily, lieth in how shall we draw the Queen within our grasp? Are the chains by which we erstwhile dragged down the White Giant no longer serviceable?
She's out of range. No doubt she accounted for that when choosing her drop point.
True.
So it is. She is afeared. She doth fire most vigorously, verily. When shall young Lady Isabel return from her scouting?
She will be back soon.
Isabel is falling your way.
What sayest thou?
Isabel plummets onto the runway with a loud crash.
Commander.
How bad is the damage?
I'm fine. Just lost 2 feathers.
Isabel struggles to get up.
Did you get hit by the beam?
No.
10 minutes ago. Isabel flies through the air, dodging the Queen's continuous stream of beams. There are many of them, but their trajectory and timing are consistent.
These are just to keep us in check. The problem is...
Isabel rose to evade another beam. Far ahead, the Queen looms in the distance. Below her, raptors press in tight, shoulder to shoulder. And still they come pouring in ceaselessly from the distant edges of the battlefield.
There's just too many.
Isabel looks to the Queen once more. Dozens of thick cables snake from her body, trailing upward and vanishing into the clouds above. Curiosity grips her. She wants to know what those wires are connected to. She ascends, her sensors flare with warnings, her temperatures and pressure readings in chaos. But she has time just enough. Isabel surges upward, breaking through the clouds.
What's this?
Huh. Massive black object is tethered to the Queen by thick, winding cables. Its purpose is unclear. It's just dark, hulking mass with no discernible form. From 2 open cavities, smoke curls upward, it lit by bursts of erratic sparks.
Are those from Eden's spear and Marion cannon? Then this must be...
The black mass opens its eyes. Or at least that's how it feels to Isabel. Dozens of glowing red cords reveal themselves across its surface. Instinct takes over. She whips her body around. Just as the cores begin to fire in unison, a beam grazes her, instantly melting one of her feathers to vapor. She drops altitude, weaving through the deadly rain of beams. Heat sensors blare non-stop, but they mean nothing now. Reflex takes over. She dodges on instinct alone, accelerating with her everything she's got.
The shape has changed a lot, but that was definitely the space station. I'm sure of it.
Art thou speaking of the orbital forge?
Yes. The Queen is currently linked to it. And the space station's been retrofitted as a fortress.
She hath descended with the orbital forge still whole, and wrought it into a fortress. Verily, such prodigious firepower is thus accounted for.
The fortress looks badly damaged, but it's holding its altitude just fine. It's packed with multiple automated interception weapons. The moment I got too close, it started firing beams. I managed to dodge and pull back,
but there's no way I can take it on alone. I'm not sure how far those weapons reach, but they can easily hit the surface.
This is vexing.
That it
Verily,
is.
she doth pursue naught but the safest course. Should the queen unleash her full force, or any other stratagem of aggression, perchance we might catch her unawares. Yet she maketh full use of her advantage, restraining herself all the same. Most vexing, verily. Should we allow this affair to linger, defeat shall befall us. She shall continue her convalescence and gather raptures whilst we must needs bring this matter to a close with all haste.
Monk, are all your clones sentient? Enough. Say no more. Everyone, gather. Here
Looks
is
like
the
things
current
got a little more
situation.
precarious.
Part of the space station is confirmed to be linked to the Queen. It is concealed above the clouds and has been remodeled into a fortress. Any attempt to approach is met with automated interception fire. Its range easily reaches the surface, though not Eden. The Queen has fortified her position to block all access while she gathers raptures. Once she deems their number sufficient, she will launch her offensive. Furthermore, as you all know, she has been firing long-range beams repeatedly, making it impossible to leave the monk's shield. We are trapped. We cannot advance. The Queen is simultaneously recovering and accumulating raptures. The longer this continues, the slimmer our chances of survival. The Eden Spear will be ready in 3 hours.
Damn.
I don't expect the Queen will give us that long.
Then, what should we do? Shouldn't we retreat?
That's one of the options.
Retreat does not exist in my vocabulary.
Aye. We may turn about and march onward, but retreat? 'Tis not that I know. Isn't that retreat?
If we fall back now, who knows when we'll get another chance at the Queen? Meanwhile, her forces will only grow stronger.
Yet now doth she suffer us not to draw nigh. Upon the ground lie raptures and heretics. In the heavens abide the Queen and the station.
An aerial approach is out of the question. There are too many interception weapons, and they're all far too precise. Not even I could dodge them. Over 5 Stormbringers have been spotted. Approaching in a transport ship would be suicide.
Johann, it seems we have no means left at our disposal. What do you intend to do, my commander?
I'll take the lead. I can withstand all the Queen's attacks. You can form up around me and advance slowly.
Yet do heretics and raptures abide, and thou alone, young Lady Marion, canst not withstand the multitude of those automated interception armaments. Take heed of thy safety, young Lady Marion. Should all go awry, thou alone must survive.
There's no way I could.
We're abandoning Eden.
So, we're retreating?
Like the only option, really.
That's a good idea. No matter how important this place is, when it's time to retreat, you retreat.
We'll overload Eden's main power source and trigger a self-destruction. Everything within 10 kilometers will be reduced to rubble. We'll lure them in as close as possible, and then detonate. Then we'll leave the rest up to him.
It seems that's the only way for now.
Are they gonna sacrifice themselves?
Even a mere scratch would please me.
What are you talking about? You want to lure them in and self-destruct? Who's supposed to do the luring? And what happens to the poor soul who actually does it?
Inherit will lure them in. Feigning the launch of Eden's Spear is an option. The rest, withdraw at once.
I'll go. Nayuta, can I borrow that insanely fast camel of yours? I'll go ask the Ark for support. Sounds way better than blowing ourselves up, don't you think?
We don't need the Ark's help.
What nonsense is that when we're about to die? We
Yeah.
have to survive first.
There are things more important than mere survival.
Would you cut it out with that crazy talk? What could possibly matter more than staying alive?
There is.
There's no way something like that exists.
Young hero Johann, there remains another course.
That is not an option.
This humble one knows not how often these words have been spoken unto thee, young hero Johann. Yet once more shall they be uttered. Nay, we shall do whatsoever is needed to prevail.
Wonder what this other plan is, this idea. Because so far it's retreat, suicide, and yeah, that's about it. Oh, well, also trying to get the arc soap. I don't even think if Papillon were to borrow the camel, I don't think she would get there in time anyway.
After all that, I deserve a compliment.
Interesting. A monk dashes forward, staff gripped tightly in hand. Dodging the crimson light pouring from above and ahead, she swings her staff at the rapture before her. The rapture's armor shatters, revealing the core beneath. Without pause, she drives the staff deep into it. Even as another rapture lunges from the side, her eyes snap toward it. The staff follows, arcing in a swift, practiced strike. The crimson light engulfs her upper body, melting it away without a trace. Blue flames blossom across what remains of her, leaving behind only a shimmer of golden particles. The golden particles scatter like dust, wind, drifting far, far before entering the monk, who is seated calmly in meditation. Memories begin to flow in. The clone once had a herd of deer she cared for. She fed them, tended to the fawns, and protected them from predators. One newborn fawn was in poor health, and she watched over it with utmost care. The fawn clung to the clone as if she were its mother, and the doe regarded her as a family. The image of the fawn growing up and longing for the herd, and the searing pain when the upper body melted away, all come through in full force. Naida erases the memory, leaving only the information about the terrain. Like a raging warlord, another monk tears through the horde of a rapture. Along the path forward, 20 had already fallen, crushed beneath unstoppable might. Although she lost an arm to the crimson light blazing ahead, she presses on without pause. Narrowly dodging the fiery beams raining down from above, she loses her footing and collapses. The rapture's leg slams down, crushing her. Blue flames bloom across what remains of her, leaving behind only a shimmer of golden particles. The golden particles scatter like dust in the wind, drifting far before entering the monk, who is seated calmly in meditation. Memories begin to flow in. The clone had once met a lost Nike by chance and taken on the role of guiding her north. A sudden ambush by a swarm of raptures claimed the Nike's life, and the clone could only curse at her own powerlessness. She pushed herself through endless training, determined to prevent it from ever happening again. Naida erases the memory, leaving only the information about the martial techniques. A memory of a clone who broke down in tears before the grave of someone whose name she never knew. A memory of a clone who lived her entire life consumed by hatred, killing raptures and nothing more. A memory of a clone who befriended a scarecrow in Wheatfield and promised she would return. A memory of a clone who built a house by the sea and spent her days staring endlessly at the waves. All these memories flow into Naida, but she erases all the personal memories of each clone. Tears fall. She mourns the traces left by those countless clones. She grieves knowing she is too small a vessel to hold all their memories, so she laments and erases them. And as the tears fall, she watches helplessly, as countless clones, each living their own life, yet so like herself, vanish into a red light. And all the while they charge toward the horde of raptures. 20 minutes ago.
I shall dispatch all my replicas in unison to charge, that they may at once contend with the raptures, and serve as bulwarks against the Queen's interception arms.
What do you mean by a shield?
Surely thou art not.
The muzzles of these automatic armaments number scarcely 1,000. Should we draw nigh, my replicas shall serve as the bait.
Surely thou meanest not to use thy replicas as naught but cannon fodder?
Verily so.
A most reckless deed.
A pointless sacrifice. Nothing will come of it.
Verily, there is. Whilst all automated interceptors do assail my replicas, 'Tis thy task to lay waste unto the orbital forge. Pray, dost thou deem this inhumane?
Yes.
Fret not. Mine replicas are wrought from my nymph. Though each hath lived its own separate experiences, they lack the refinement to be deemed full-fledged personalities. Regard them as mere mechanical effigies in mine likeness. There need be no concern for them.
Fine. I'll trust you, monk.
I thank thee, young hero Johann. Once I send forth my replicas towards the Queen, I beseech thee to follow closely in their wake. We possess but a single opportunity. While the intercepting arms are fixed upon the ground forces, direct thine efforts to render the orbital forge powerless. Upon its destruction, we shall pour forth the entirety of our prowess.
Haran.
I know. None but you and I can do this.
At present, Isabel is flying alongside Haran.
We'll be near the space station shortly.
Yeah, I can see it. This will not be easy.
You'll manage it, won't you?
Of course.
Isabel picks up speed. The space station looms ever closer, its colossal structure growing more imposing by the second. As they draw even nearer, some of the countless red cores that had been looking down turn their gaze toward Isabel and Haran.
We've been spotted.
We can break through from here. Hang on tight.
All right, let's go.
Oof, I wonder if this is gonna work out like they intend.
Keep thy eyes wide open.
Come on. So one more round, Commander. Guess I forgot how this is done. A little
Phew. No time for a breather at all. This outfit is comfortable. I even forgot.
We're good after some maintenance.
Have we emerged victorious? This armor will suffice.
Sorry for all the switching, I had to take my pill. Moments before the assault on the Queen's space station.
I'll go. I'm better at annihilation battles than you.
You're deluding yourself, Snow White. You may fight well, but by raw specs, you're no match for me.
Oh.
This space station is no match for your clever tricks. It will be a contest of raw strength, and I have no intention of making Isabel carry someone as heavy as you.
Haran, you might die.
That's precisely why I should go. You, all of you, must survive until the very end. You're utterly mad, after all. I deem your way superior to Eden's. An ideal, indeed. Yet you have forgiven the Ark. Something we could never bring ourselves to do. In that, you are the madder ones. You neither despise the Ark, nor cherish it enough to extend a hand. And still you burden yourself with its troubles, sparing them even the smallest inconvenience.
Yeah, because they do still want to protect the humanity.
Consumed by madness could live so. That very madness is my ideal. But I am not as mad as you. I could not cast aside my own feelings for the sake of some greater design. You are most worthy of bearing that glorious title. Of that, there can be no doubt. As for us, we shall never claim it. How lamentable. Yet what can be done? We are not quite so mad as you, so remain as you are. Mad. Bear that glorious title. Become true pioneers as your very name proclaims. Drive all who follow you mad, for it is always the mad who change the world. I'll leave the Queen to you all. See to it that her head strikes the ground.
I hope she doesn't die. I quite like
So thou
Haran.
art going.
Yes. This is something only I can do.
Wouldst thou quaff a cup afore thou takest thy leave?
Sorry. No drunk driving.
Aye. Then I shall ready me one of mine choicest bottles. When thou returnest, we shall quaff a cup together.
You really think I'll come back?
Oh, was thy desire to perish so?
I'm not planning on it, but the chances of survival are slim.
'Tis a mighty draught for one to quaff alone, methinks.
Then don't drink it just yet. Save it. If you're bragging that it's so good, it must be really something.
Aye, I shall be waiting. Off with thee then.
Okay.
Scarlet walks away.
Papillon.
My, you're like a ghost. How'd you know I was here?
You haven't stopped staring at me ever since the mission was decided. Weren't you going to say something to me?
Well, I don't really know. Must have slipped my mind.
Papillon, go back to the Ark. This isn't a defensive mission anymore. It's an all-out assault. You don't need to risk your life just because you're a hostage.
You haven't trusted me this entire time, and now you're letting me go? Did you plant a bomb on me or something? I'm not gonna blow up when I get to the Ark, am I?
That's actually a good idea. I admit, I doubted you. You came across as frivolous and entirely self-absorbed.
And I don't anymore?
You didn't run. I don't know why, but you didn't. You stood your ground and fought with us. Maybe it was the desperation of the moment, but I really liked seeing that. That's why I'm letting you go. I don't want you to die.
You've actually developed some camaraderie in such a short time?
Maybe. No. Actually, yeah. I think everyone feels the same.
Well, aren't you easy to please?
It may seem that way to you. Go on then. But promise me one thing. You can tell the Ark whatever you want. Just don't say a word about Eden. This place was built by people who dreamed of paradise, and I don't want anyone trampling through it. Can you promise me that?
Wouldn't it be better if you just killed me?
It's not easy. But I'm doing it because you seem like a good person.
Me? But I'm a spy. I side with whoever gives me the most benefit.
You're a much better person than you give yourself credit for. I'll take that as your promise. I've just sent you a safe route. If you're alone, you should be able to slip out of this area without much trouble. Go now, and don't die.
Will I get to see you again?
Hard to say.
Man, I hope they don't die. It's gonna be some bullshit if they do.
My blood's pumping.
If everybody from Eden gets wiped, then it's a strong possibility too that Noah gets completely wiped. I mean, they did say her brain overheated, so there isn't really
reload faster.
isn't really a full chance of her surviving regardless. But still, sucks.
Have we emerged victorious?
And again, part of me thinks that no matter what they do, it's not really going to destroy the queen. Isabel's right shoulder and arm are swallowed by a surge of crimson light. Her flight falters as part of her upper body melt away in an instant.
We are nearly there. Do hang in a little longer.
I will!
Isabel pushes her speed even further. She feels it, her limit approaching fast until control slips away. A torrent of crimson light crashes down. Then the realization hits, her lower half is gone. And a cord drops. Jesus.
Leave the rest to me.
With what is certain to be her final burst of speed, Isabel surges into the downpour of crimson light. Twisting her body mid-flight, she launches Haran into the air. Haran lands on the space station's outer wall. Should she turn back? No, only regret and rage await there. Haran swings her scythe, breaking through the station's outer wall, and leaps into the crack. Isabel watches once she's sure Haran has made it, she gently closes her eyes. Then the crimson light comes for her in endless streams. Oh, come on, this...
Darling, to see you once more.
The crimson light engulfs Isabel.
What a squalid, damp place. How perfectly it suits a hideous wretch like you.
Haran swings her scythe. Powder scouters in the
Be
air.
grateful to my comrades fighting beneath you. I would have delighted in tormenting you further, but that would put their lives at risk. A pity. But I shall end this swiftly.
The powder spreads further. Sparks jump and crackle across the space, and an ominous sound reverberates all around.
This is a self-replicating predatory virus I prepared just for you. The more foolishly large you are, the more there is to feed on, and the more ferociously it multiplies. Now then, fall.
Your Highness, methinks the Nayutas in the area have dwindled greatly.
Then the spice station will fall soon.
The spice
Tis
station?
the space station, Your Highness. And yet, after all this time, naught has happened.
Believe in them, Chime. They have placed their very lives on the line to defeat the Queen. And when one stakes life itself, miracles are wont to follow.
Understood. I, Chime, have foolishly imagined defeat and spouted nonsense. I shall trust you and fight.
Yes, let us do precisely that.
Crown and Chime run atop Trom, tearing through the battlefield with unstoppable force. With each sweep of her spear, Crown shatters and pierces any raptures that dares to block their path, while Chime hurls bomb after bomb, sending enemies flying in all directions. Crimson light rains down from above, but not a single one touches Trom.
Your Highness! Indivilia lieth before us!
At the end of the rapidly changing scenery, Indivilia's looks at Crown with a smile.
Shall we hold her here?
Alrighty.
Hold on tight, Chime. We ride at full speed. Forward, Trom.
Trom slams its hoofs harder into the ground, surging forward with explosive force. The acceleration is so great the surrounding landscape dissolves into a blur. That split second, a massive chunk of metal crashes down in Trom's path. The impact sends a deep tremor through the earth, and thick dust bellows up in its wake. Crown's gauge snaps skyward. Beyond the blood-red clouds, rusted, broken fragments of steel rain down like a storm. The Queen is descending slowly, steadily drawing closer to the surface. And then all at once, the relentless barrage of crimson light comes to a halt.
It seems it has fallen. We did it!
Space station neutralized. Initiating death blow sequence.
Do remind me, what was that again?
Fall back! We must retreat, Your Highness. Should we be ensnared, all is lost.
Ah, so that was the plan. Very well. Fall back.
The chunk of steel in Trom's way is sliced in half and crashes to the ground. From beyond the wreckage, Indivilia's tail comes whipping forward, aimed directly at Chime's neck.
There is still a matter of revenge I must see through.
Crown turns sharply, thrusting her spear up just in time to shield Chime's side.
Just as I thought.
Indivilia's launches a relentless assault on Chime. The air cracks with piercing shrieks as blades and spears collide in a clash of metal. Crown intercepts every strike, shielding Chime without fail.
Worry not, Chime. I will ensure you are safe.
Ah, yes. You are truly suited to die for others. Continue shouldering their lives and missions until your death.
Indivilia's blade gains terrifying speed and locks onto Chime like a predator, relentless in its pursuit. Chime curses herself for being powerless as the battle raged on before her. And yet at the same time she feels a flicker of relief, as she watches the king's back standing before her and blocking everything. Indivilia's tail sweeps in a vicious arc, aiming not at Crown but at Chime behind her. It's a devastating blow. Crown sees it coming and knows that if she can block this, the moment to counter will be hers. Crown's spear meets the tail's blade. As she adjusts her stance for a sweep retaliation, a strange sensation creeps over her. Her body feels sluggish.
I've been sprinkling the alva particles you like, letting them seep in. Does it please you?
Chime, retreat!
It's already too late.
Indivilia's tail lashes towards Chime once more, but Crow steps and blocks it. Oh, not Crow too. I said Crow, but Crown.
I expected you would do that.
The tail, once sweeping horizontally through the air, suddenly shifts course in a heartbeat. Its blade at the tip surges skyward, then crashes down with lethal force. Indivilia's strike buries itself into Crown's shoulder, carving a ruthless path downward. blade doesn't stop until it has slashed clean through her waist. Only then does it tear free from her body. At the very moment, Indivilia steps back, putting distance between them. Come on!
Your Highness!
As I thought, that foolish power of yours is no longer yours to command. And congratulations, to lay down your life for another. Surely there is no greater honor for you.
With a sharp kick, Talos sends the rapture he'd been facing flying, then charges straight at Indivilia. She lowers her stance with a smile, calm and unfazed. At that moment, Trom slams into Talos.
What? We shall retreat! Crown! Crown! Rapunzel is here. She shall save her at all costs. Retreat!
Indivilia casts a glare over her shoulder at Trom and Talos, who are trying to retreat.
Preposterous. Who gave you leave to retreat?
Just as Indivilia is just about to dash after lowering her stance, something in the corner of her eye catches her attention and she stops.
What exactly is that?
Marion looks to the sky. The sky stained in crimson. Fragments of steel pour down like rain. She let her gaze drift to the battlefield. To the Naiutas who have fallen, to those still dying. To Isabel and Haran who are risking their lives. To the Nikes of the Crown Kingdom letting out battle cries as they fight. To the Raptures, dying by the dozens. Everything Marion holds dear is locked in a desperate battle to the death. She feels a sorrow so heavy it presses on her chest. At the same time, a surge of anger begins to boil within her. She lifts her head once more to the sky. Her eyes fall on the thing suspended upon the wire stretched across the clouds. The Queen watches the carnage below with cold indifference.
It's you! So it really was you!
Black light bursts excuse me. Black light bursts out from Marion's body. Black particles scatter into the air as the ground shakes beneath her.
Because of you! Because of you! We...
Black light bursts forth. Instinctively, Indivilia takes a step back. All of a sudden, a massive figure appears on the battlefield. She knows exactly what it is more than anyone.
Transformation.
Ooh.